Hey guys, in this video we're going to be showing you some slightly more advanced builds and how and where to use them on Razorback.
Critical systems exposed.
If you're doing any adds positions on Razorback, you can use the regular Striker's DPS build to build stacks and help break weak points. Make sure you have foam equipped so that you can help keep your adds in place. After all your adds are dead, and it is time to open up Razorback, you can start stacking on Razorback, and then wait for the weak points to be up. Once you've built your striker stacks, you should be able to help take down the weak point.
Critical systems exposed.
You can use any remaining striker stacks that you have on your adds. If you're on a gen, you can use a striker one-shot Weakpoint build. With this build, you'll be able to build stacks with strikers and then use a D50 to help break the weak point. You will need a 4-piece striker set with a chest and backpack, everything rolled with weapon damage, crit hit chance, and critical hit damage mods, a Dodge City holster, Fox's Prayer knee pads, and make sure you have the Ravenous and D50. Using this build on a gen, the first thing you want to do is build striker stacks off of Razorback. You should try to make sure you have full striker stacks when it's time for you to deploy your specialization. After you do your crossbow or grenade, you can start to build Rav stacks like you normally would with a weak point build. Then pull out your D50, aim it at the weak point, and you should be able to break it.
Exposed.
The next build we're going to show you is a weak point breaker build using an AR and a Ravenous. For this build, you'll need 1-piece Walker Harris, a Sacrifice chest piece, 3 pieces Providence, Fox's Prayer knee pads, improvised gloves, a Ravenous, and a Carbine 7. Everything should be rolled to weapon damage, critical hit chance, with critical hit damage mods. An additional skill that you can use on adds that's helpful is a spotter drone. Once your adds are dead, you can go to Razorback and help break weak points. While you're waiting for gens to deploy crossbows and grenades, you can start to build Rav stacks on Razorback. Once you've built stacks and the weak points are visible, you can switch over to your Carbine 7 or your preferred AR and help break the weak points.
Critical systems exposed.
When you're on the third phase of damage for Razorback, you can save time and skip the delayed mortars by slamming Razorback closed.
Critical systems exposed.
In order to slam Razorback, you will have to break the weak points in the back and the front simultaneously. If you're doing the normal back front damage rotation, this will mean that the back damage is what should be happening. Wait for the team in the back to break both weak points and do their top damage. Once the damage is finished, you can shoot the damage bar in the top of the front of Razorback, and this will slam.
Critical systems.
The last build that we're going to show you for Razorback is the Red Future build. The Red Future build is great for team buffs. You can set it up this way, and you will have multiple buffs going throughout the encounter. For this build, you'll need 4 pieces of Future Initiative, with the chest piece to add 25% weapon damage to the team when you're at full armor, a Coyote's Mask, the setup with Perfect Opportunistic, and make sure you're running a shotgun so that you can proc it. Everything should be rolled to weapon damage, crit hit chance, and have crit damage mods. When you're using this build, you can proc the Coyote's Mask off your adds or Razorback. When Razorback opens for damage, you can use a shotgun to proc opportunistic.
Critical systems exposed.
As long as anyone on your team remains at full armor, they will get the future initiative buff. The easiest place to run this build is adds 2. This is because the adds tend to stay together and there's less of a chance of you losing armor.